Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you've been here before, we are going to be doing another music review little series this time. If you haven't been here, my name is Fabian and I do music video reviews. I also go by Rockwell, and that is my artistic side, and it's kind of like all on social media more or less than it is on YouTube. But if you are here for the music videos. I love music, and if you have been following me, my podcast is officially up with my boyfriend, Lewis, and I will put the link down in the description below. I'll also have a more formal announcement about that in a few days. Sorry, my door was moving, I was like, but yeah, I'll have a more formal announcement for it in a few days, but yeah, the link will be below if you would like to listen. With that being said, the podcast stuff is going to be very more popular music things, and I really wanted to refocus my solo reviews on things that I really enjoy, even though I already do that, but more like things. So, with that being said, recently I did do the Marina review of, Purge the Poison, and now she is beginning to announce everything for her album, and I'm personally in a state of shock so far right now. But with that being said, same thing we did with Lana. I wanted to go through and listen to Marina's past albums before she comes out with her new one, and kind of talk a bit about my history with Marina in the process. And so, we shall begin. The first time I ever listened to Marina was, I think I was still in high school, maybe like a sophomore or freshman or so, something like that. And I don't know, how old was I? Maybe like 14 or 15, which isn't that long ago, but I've been with Marina for a long time. My friend, now roommate, actually introduced me to Marina, and I remember she showed me the song The State of Dreaming, and she was really, when she showed me the song, she was really, really in love with Marina. And I didn't grasp onto it right away, but, I was interested in what that was. So I hadn't invested at the time, other than How to Be a Heartbreaker and Prima Donna, and I was like, okay, those are really nice. But Marina was essentially my first pop introduction to a more pop sound that I started to gravitate towards, So yeah, with that being said, that's my little intro piece with Marina and Electra Heart. Let's get into the album itself. Are we ready? We're already hot up in here with this energy. Bubblegum Bitch is just like an adrenaline rush for me. It's I can't tell you exactly when I was just hooked onto it, but it's just so much fun. It's just such a good song. It's just very high energy. The way she sings it, really fast paced. Marina's definitely just such a creative mind. It's just insane what she's able to do. And so with Electra Heart Era, this kicks it off so well. Okay. Prima Donna. You say that it's kind of difficult, but it's always someone else's fault. Prima Donna. That song just doesn't age. That song just does not age. What they did with this pop and like almost pre-EDM, well, it wasn't pre-EDM, but it was still at the early stages, and I feel like pop musicians hadn't really pushed that into the mainstream wave yet. Um, that I like understand why it wasn't so grasped, because a lot of this album is that. Um, but it's just such like classic and rich sounds, and it's just done really well with pop, and Marina had the perfect fucking voice for it. Um, Also, like the image of the prima donna and all of the themes they're talking about to make up this character, Electra Heart, like, it's wild. It's like insanely creative. Lies. Period. Yeah, Lies is, she was a cultural moment for everybody. I didn't even talk about this with Prima Donna, but like that music video alone set an entire Tumblr era. Everything else that came with the Electro Heart era also was there, but it was Prima Donna that really sold this like concept. And then everybody had like the little listings with those tracks and the titles. It was just, plug. But yeah, track 4, Homewrecker. This was also one of the first Marina songs I ever heard from, my friend that showed me. She loves this song. Why is that bridge, like, actually poetry? Not even joking. Yeah, Homewrecker is interesting. I will say Homewrecker to me has aged a little bit. The bridge, no, it could never. And I actually, it will never not be a bad song. Like, the whole fact that, like, the song is, like, she sets up and has, like, a story to be told, and she's saying, like, all there is deception and perception. One will breed love, the other hate. And basically, deception will do love, and perfection kind of creates hate. At least this is how I interpret it. Just because the image of perfection will drive somebody insane, it will make you hate yourself. It will make you hate someone else. Whereas, like, the whole concept of, like, love coming in so many different ways, it's kind of deceiving because everyone wants this romantic love story, and this image of the perfect person that you would want to be with. And in real life, you're not going to end up with that. You're going to end up with somebody that catches you off guard, essentially. And then by the end of the song, she's saying that she is the image of deception. And so here we are being in love with Marina and who this character is. Even to this day, everybody is still on Electra Heart, no matter what. But she created this image and made people fall in love, and yeah, that's that. Starring role. The starring role. Let's go into the state of dreaming. I just want to get through the sadder section quicker. Hold on. Rick Knowles, you sneaky ass. How did I never know that? He worked with Marina on Electra Heart? What else has he worked with? Greg, no, I know she's worked with him. Rick did Homewrecker. And Bubblegum Bitch. Rick, you have a another side to you. After making music with Lana Del Rey, um, I mean, also making music with, you know, what? The music world is so small too. Okay, yeah, The State of Dreaming. Not sure why I didn't gravitate. I was like contemplating this the entire time, but I wasn't sure how I didn't gravitate towards that song when I was shown it. But I can see it just being something that, like, at the time I really was not able to connect with. And I'm a firm believer that music can be for people and it doesn't have to be right at that moment when it's released. It happened to me with one of the Killers album. I didn't really care for it too much when it first came out. And then, like, a year later, after going through some things in life, I really connected to it a lot more. So I can see a lot of people connecting to this. But it's some really good lyrics. Like, I was, like, this one and Lies, like, I mean, throughout the whole album, I've just been like, wow, they really made, like, a such good lyrical album with pop in it. You know, like, for example, going back to Homewrecker, it's a very pop chorus that's repetitive, but the lyrics throughout are really good. Let's keep going. But The State of Dreaming, wow, like, absolutely. Now that I'm older, I, like, appreciate violins a lot more. Really enjoyed hearing those violins. I'm gonna turn the light on. It's getting dark out. Power and Control. Ready? Power and Control. They didn't have to do all that. They had all the power and all the control, and they decided to make a song like that. Okay. Sex, yeah. Nothing is provocative. Question what the TV tells you. Question what a pop star tells you. Sex Yeah is such a powerful song. It's, like, actually so important what she's saying. I personally can do without the chorus with just sex being repeated the entire time. I understand it. It is an upper song, but it's still a little, like, just the way she sings, like, the verses themselves are so good and rich. Like, it's some of my favorite singing of her. Like, I would love to hear this live just because of how she sings it. Yeah, I don't know. I just enjoy it. Like, really how she's singing it, and what she's saying is, like, really important, and it is, like, God, I feel like this song was like a throw in the face of the label, because they did push her and really push this image of Electra Heart, and, you know, this is a good song, but it is very personal, and I think it is very, like, much her voice is in this song with what she has to say, and, like, what you should take away from it. It's really a creative way to sing it as well, and, you know, talk about this, but she's always kind of had that talent of talking about really important things that matter and making, like, a fucking pop song out of it. Like, but yeah, so there's that. Teen Idol. Love this song. Let's go. Wow, this was the first track she did completely by herself. I love that. Okay. But yeah, Teen Idol was also definitely, like, a movement on Tumblr kind of song. Let's go into Valley of the Dolls and Hippocrates. Not my favorites, but let's go. Valley of the Dolls is actually also a really, really good song, as far as lyrics. It's a bit stagnant, I would say, is my only concern with it. But the rest of it, like, I really like how she's here talking about, like, identity and things like that, in a more focused theme. Here's Hippocrates, or Hypocrites. I don't care for the lullaby thing. Without the little, like, twinkly, like, lullaby thing in the beginning, this beat with the lyrics right away is nice. It's very storytelling. Yeah, Hypocrites is very like coming of age feeling, throughout the entire time. But yeah. Now we have How to Be a Heartbreaker. Let's just do it. At least I think I do. Oh man, this song is insane. This is simply put, this is a fucking pop song. That's all there is to it. She set the standard. We already know the vibes, and that's that. There's nothing more to it. Okay. Radioactive. Last party song. So much fun. Also one of my favorite music videos from the era. I really like that one. I really like Power and Control. And I really love Prima Donna as far as the music videos go. I also think this one has like the smoothest use of like ad-libs, and there's nothing so like annoyingly repetitive. Like the chorus is, full enough that each time it's done, it's not like annoying or getting old. You know what I mean? There's a lot of writers on this one, even somebody with the name Fabian. Let me just go switch that last name real quick. Just kidding. It's funny how she's saying like love is all that I fear. It's like this character, but it is a genuine human emotion that like, I mean, love is a scary thing. Like the idea to be in it, or what comes with it, to be what it means to be in love, and all kinds of other things that come with the feeling of love. And then years later, she has an album called Love and Fear, because she went into the psychology of it. It's just crazy to me. Her evolution is amazing. I love to see it. We love to see it. Last song, Fear and Loathing. It's just, yeah, it's another song about identity and, all of these themes that we kind of went through in the album, and it's, the track that solidifies everything. Fear and Loathing still just sonically is not my favorite thing to listen to, but her message is very important, and her lyrics are very strong as well. Sorry, I'm being lazy. Let me not be lazy and do this. This is the deluxe album, so there were some other songs as far as remixes. And if you're a real Marina fan, you know that there's a lot of other things. There's the title track of the Lonely Hearts Club as well. I feel like that one should have been on the album. There's By the Stars. There is the song she uses when she tours, I'm Electra Heart. All of those things could have definitely, I feel like, been in the album and still been a part of the story. It just would have been a really long album. So I understand why they aren't there, and they were only made for the experiences. But it would be pretty cool to have that kind of edition one day, maybe for like a 15-year or 20-year edition of Electra Heart. Those tracks could be on there in the order they may have been intended for. I think that would be really cool. But yeah, so my journey began with Marina, essentially with Electra Heart. It was during that time. I was only interested in her life more than her music at the time. But obviously, the older I got, the more I grew into the side of me that likes to listen to pop music and things like that, and the gay music. So here we are, and still very much enjoy Electra Heart. in her day now. It's not my personal favorite though. So in my next video, I guess we will talk a little bit more about that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think of Electra Heart. About 2 years ago, I put out little Marina things. If you have seen them, wonderful. If you have not seen them, I will also link you to my little thing. What can I say? I like to make my little video edits of my artists to show a bit more appreciation. But thank you guys for watching. You know the YouTube things to do if you feel inclined to do so. Thank you for sticking with me, and I'll see you in my next video.